Hello, welcome to Jen Tries New Stuff on Tuesdays, and we're trying a different camera angle, and I'm also in a whole different place. So the lighting in the photographs was great, and now that it's a video camera, it looks terrible, and I don't know enough about technology to understand why. Makes no sense to me. So I hope it's not too crappy, but we're just going to proceed. I'm trying two things this week. One is a little thing that I heard about on a Facebook group of low carb and keto. I don't remember which group, but what they were doing was, this is really kind of crazy. I would never think of this on my own. When they get a cheese puff type craving, they are getting these little, is it Gerber or Gerber? Little crunchies. Because you gotta start them babies on their cheese puffs while they're really young, right? That's a good idea. But anyway, at first glance, it does appear that it would be a good choice if you're watching your calories and your carbs and all that. 16 pieces is a serving, and you get 5 carbs, and 6 servings to the can. It's a 1.5 ounce can. So in retrospect, I have mixed feelings about this, because on the one hand, they've got a point. It's a great price and whatever, a couple bucks, and it sounds like it's low carb, provided you can stop at 16 pieces. We're going to open this and find out what 16 pieces looks like, how palatable is this product for adults. And but I did some math, and here's the thing with the retrospect mathy thing. So this is 1.5 ounces, right? Which literally could be 2 servings for an adult, because when you have little snack baggies, they're usually 1 ounce, and they're usually about 15 carbs. So when you think about this, you've got 6 servings of 5 carbs apiece. That means you've got 30 carbs to the can, and if you ate half the can, it's 15 carbs. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as just having a cheese puff. Packet of cheese puffs. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna pause this while oh no, never mind. If I just open it while I talk, then we don't have to pause and all that nonsense. And it does not smell nearly as good as real cheese puffs. It kind of looks just like cheese puffs. I had a bowl. I'm trying to be organized. Oh my god, they're adorable. Look at that. It looks just like a cheese puff. It's a little bit smaller, but not by tons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I bet you would have loved if I had done that off camera and been prepared. But no, I thought I'd do it live and have you be bored for a moment. This is what your 16 puffs look like. This is just a little Pyrex custard dish. And that's a decent amount, I suppose. But if they're really tasty, I'd probably go back for seconds, because that's the way I roll. But let's see how they are. Oh, they have the wonderful texture. Huh. You know what? These are pretty good. I still don't know about the wisdom of teaching a toddler how good cheese puffs are. Give them a couple years. They're going to find out eventually anyway. These are a soft, light crunch. They're just like cheese puffs. They're not quite as cheesy, but a little. I just wiped some of that powder off on my pants. These are really good, actually. Very good. And if you think you can stop yourself at 16 little puffs, then you've got 5 carbs, and that could be a good plan for you. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I'd have to experiment, I guess, and find out. But now is not the time to see how that experiment goes. Now is the time to show you my second thing. And I'm sorry if that's wobbling and making you motion sick. Anyway, the other thing is I went to the Dollar Tree, where everything is actually only $1. They have a really good sugar-free candy selection there. And so for the first time ever, I decided to try these Russel Stovers sugar-free. They had a couple different ones. This is the coconut one. They also had a caramel one. But, so coconut, I feel like I could make my own coconut treat if I was so motivated. It wouldn't be too hard, but I'm not motivated to do that. I'm not in that place. So we're going to do it this way. And then the caramel one also, if that is as good as I would want it to be, then I would just keep eating. I do not see a warning for your Tum Tum. It says it's made with stevia extract. But when you look at the ingredients, the first ingredient is maltitol syrup. So, some people do have a blood sugar response to that, and some people do get an upset Tum Tum. So, maybe don't go crazy. It says 3 pieces is a serving. I don't know that I would do that. I am a irritable bowel survivor, and I don't like doing things that I know will upset it. These are small. Look how small that is. It's a little bitty. But we're going to see how it is. When you eat 3, you have 170 calories, 30 carbs, 2 protein. Oh, let me see. Of the 30 carbs, 2 are fiber. And it just says 0 sugar and 0 added sugar. You're not supposed to subtract the sugar alcohols on this one. I guess it's a legal technicality with maltitol. This stuff is kind of weird sometimes. It's also got sorbitol in there. And, of course, it did have the stevia. Anyway, this is how big they are. Oh, mine got funky. We're going to show you the back side because I guess it got to be the wrong temperature. And it's, the chocolate separated a little bit. But I bet it tastes just as good. We're going to find out. That's pretty good. That is actually not bad at all. I didn't know if diet candy was going to be super weird. I mean, it's not really a diet food, of course. Yeah, I like this. This is really good. It's not quite as sweet as the original, of course, but it's going to take care of need when you have a sweet tooth. It's quite tasty. It only has the faintest hint of any cooling effect, like how some of those sugar alcohols have a cooling feeling in your mouth. It's so faint, I don't think anybody would even really notice it. It's pretty good, and I'm glad I tried it. And I would buy these again. What did we get? 3 pieces, 1 serving per container. So there's literally only 3 pieces in here for $1, but that was probably still a better deal than at the drugstore. I'm not sure. I'd have to go to Walgreens and see what they have. So that's it for this week, and I'm not sure what I'm going to try next week. We will find out. You guys have yourself a good one, and catch you later.